Okay guys, so we're back and we're going to work some more in Scratch. And I'm going to get to Scratch by going up to Spotlight here and just typing in Scratch. Actually, I only have to do SCR and I'll find Scratch. And it starts us off with our new project here. And it always starts off with the cat. But if you look at our learning target today, we want to focus on costumes. So we go here and you see that the cat starts off with a couple different costumes. Well, we're going to get rid of the cat, and we're going to put a lady in. I think her name's Anjali or something like that. So let me show you how we can do that. If I go to Edit on this costume, I can clear it out. And then I want to go over to Import, and I want to find the built-in folder that has people in it. So if I double-click that, it'll open up. You see Anjali here? We have 5 different costumes for Anjali. And you see some of the other ones, and you can play around with some of the other ones, but I'm going to start with her. So if I start here with number 1, and click OK, and she comes in, and I go OK there. All right, so I'm going to edit this one too, and clear it out. Import's going to bring me right back to that same folder. So here's Anjali 2. Okay, so now I have to add some more costumes. So I go up here to Import. And there's 3. Okay. So see her now. 1, 2, 3. And these are all built into the Scratch program. Now, we could get really fancy and we could create our own pictures of ourselves if we wanted to. But we're just going to work today with the ones that are getting started here. So that one, where are we at? 4? Okay. There's 4. We're going to do all 5 of Anjali. Yep. So there's 5. Okay. So if I go through here and I just click on each one, you see how she changes. So if you think of video games, I think of the old Pac-Man game where when you ate that power pellet, the ghosts changed colors. And this is exactly what the programmers of Pac-Man did when they coded that out. Is they started with the red ghost, and they put in some type of script that said, when that power pellet's eaten, then you're going to change the costumes. Well, we could sit here and we could click these on Anjali, but we need to write scripts, right? That's how we created the movement. So I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to start in the control panel, and we're going to use one that we've used before, and we're going to use this one, when the spacebar key is pressed. So now I'm going to go over here to the Looks folder. And all we want it to do is change to a different costume. Go to the next costume in our list. Now, if we were writing a code or a program and we wanted her to, I don't know, maybe we wanted her to, something happened and she got really happy, then we would write a script where it would just switch to number 2. Or we wanted her to act like she's walking away, we would tell it to switch to Anjali 5. But for our script, all we wanted to do is go to the next one. So when the space key is pressed, it's going to switch to the next costume. So watch. There she goes. And the faster you press, the faster she dances. Okay? So now I could go in. Maybe I only want her to, maybe I want her to do the Running Man. And maybe I only want her to do this, go back and forth like this. Maybe I only want those 3 costumes. But we're going to get started today by simply building this script. A control, and you don't have to use space key, you could change it to a different one. And then we're going to switch over to the next costume. And that's going to get it started so you can make Anjali dance like that. And we're going to hit our learning target over there. Justine, read that learning target to me again.
I can control sprite costumes with simple scripts.
Is this a pretty simple script?
Yeah.
When the space bar is pressed? Now remember, we can change this to any key. You know, when D is pressed or whatever. The left arrow is pressed. You can do that. So you guys learned how to control the characters last time. You can add those scripts in easily. You can do that later. So all we want get the 5 Angeles in here, make her dance, and then you guys let your creativity take over. Got it? Good deal. All right.